Sterring, picture them important. Is Sterring, they're like Sterring.
Hey, I'm Kunta.
And I'm Peta.
Welcome to Black Sterring Radio, a podcast where we dissect TV shows, films, music, and culture
To ask how black women are represented and seen on screen. Okay, welcome back,
guys.
welcome back. Oh, Mace.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome back.
to Black Sterring
Bam,
Radio.
bam, 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 bam. Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Love a theme song. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Can't wait for summer. Just gonna.
Same
I
here.
can't.
Same here. I
I
can't.
feel like we've had cold fronts for.
Cold
we've
front
had
after
them
cold
all.
front after cold front
We've
after
had
cold.
them all.
But apparently it's
We've had
warming
them-
up soon.
It is. It is.
And
I
it's
can
also
feel
been
it.
warmer at night, I must say.
True.
It has
because-
been warmer at night,
But you know
which
what
I appreciate.
happens? I think I have a thing about winter where I don't care if it's going to be hot wherever. I'm always going to be wintered up, especially in winter. Like I'm always going to have more than 5 blankets. Not 5.
Five?
Not 5.
Five?
Not 5. But I'm always going to have a blanket. I'm always going to have a blanket in winter. I'm always going to have at least one blanket. Like,
Okay,
you know, those
okay, at
heavy,
least one is,
those
yeah.
lobola blankets,
Yeah,
you know,
you need
those
the
Muketi
KZN.
blankets, you know, yes.
You need the thickums. You need that.
Socks. I'm always going to be in tracks. I'm never going to be in a summer outfit in winter. I'm just one of those people. Like, yeah.
Same.
And I just, yeah, I know it's because during the day it does get hot. It does get.
It's warm during the day, yeah.
and it's not always.
But now
that
it's not as
hectic.
nippy at night,
Yeah,
which I
which I love.
appreciate.
I'm grateful for that.
I
I'm
do.
grateful for that. Yeah, and we are going into Q4.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, summertime is actually around the corner. It is.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, like it's summer elsewhere, so hey,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay. Content?
Shall we start into content? I'm happy to
Yes.
start.
Okay,
if you
sure.
wanna go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Banda
Oh,
Banda
Banda,
has a new
Banda.
album out.
He does. He does.
He's got an album out that is.
For those who don't know, he's a bass player.
Yes, he's a bass player for our queen
Zoe
mother. Yes.
Mudikha. Yes.
Zoe Mudikha, but like he is a musician in his own right.
Yes.
He is an incredible. Like he works with your Nduduzos, your like he is. Banda is truly amazing. I mean, I guess that's why they create magic together with Zoe because Banda is truly amazing. Zinza is Mvetu. Well done. That's such a beautiful album, and I mean Zoe does feature as well, and her song is it's I think which one is it? Tula. Truly such a beautiful album, and Vusi, like an ethereal album. There's like there's touches of it's traditional jazz. It's not traditional jazz. There's a ballad feel to it as well. Like it's like jazz ballads, but it's also like that Maskandi, Skatami, a traditional music influence, but there's also such a rockness to it. It's sort of a modern black jazz album, South African jazz album. It's really beautiful. Like Banda, listening to that, and I'll be listening to that for a while. Like it's such a beautiful album. Yeah, that's my content. Well done. Well done.
I love that.
Well done. And he is an amazing bass player. And
Very great.
come on,
Very,
I said
very
bass,
good.
hey. I said bass. I
Yeah.
said bass because we were talking about it with a friend of mine that there's something about bass guitarists where I am of the firm belief that bass carries the song. It is just like
Yeah.
bass guitars, even just bass in the choir, like a bass. Like I also think of Boys to Men and
Oh,
like,
Michael with the bass. Did you see they reunited?
oh really?
This week, the original 4.
Oh,
It was
wow.
live.
Because he died.
I don't know.
He
Live.
died?
No, he did not.
No ways.
He's
did.
alive.
The bass player, no.
He's alive. Hmm?
Never.
He's alive.
Who died?
He's alive and
Who
well.
died? There's someone who died.
Nobody died. In Boys to Men, everybody's alive.
Oh my God.
Everybody's alive.
Am I thinking of Cole from Martin? Maybe. No, not Cole. Tommy from Martin. 'Cause he
Maybe,
always-
but
no way.
everyone is
That's
alive.
great news.
So that's great
wonderful
news. So what he had
Because the
was
based on that.
scoliosis.
Okay.
I think. Yes. But he
Okay.
had a condition which meant like he couldn't perform as
Okay.
regularly and all that
Oh
stuff.
man, are they back?
So
Boys to
they had a concert and he came and he got on stage and they were singing a cappella and doing what Boys to Men does.
Guys, oof.
When
Doing
people
what?
could sing on the spot.
Dude, when
Before.
people like, cause
Yeah.
yeah, Boys to Men and the Voices, they need nothing.
Their blend was sensational. Is to this day sensational.
Because
That bass, and then he'd also come in and be like, "Baby, you know you really hurt me."
and that bass is like, it's velvety, it's true, it's
saw
true.
you out there
It's
with
not,
the
it's not
other
me
fella.
straining to
I
go down.
miss when people
It's
would
like
talk
the voice.
mid-song.
Oh, dude!
Even Alicia Keys like,
Absolutely.
"Hello, can I
hello.
talk to? Can I talk to Michael?"
Even
I'm the
Josh
waitress from the
Scott,
coffee
I
house.
love it.
I love it.
Talk to us.
That's what I miss from R&B. Somebody make a song where you just talk in the middle, like just talk.
missing a lot.
Give us
from
a phone
R&B.
call. Yeah.
Give us a phone call. Give us
Yeah,
that.
it was
And
so
the phone
fun.
call was so
But
much.
yes, it was so much fun.
Because I mean,
But
Erica
yeah.
does it as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're like on the other side. But yeah, yeah. So they reconnected.
I love that.
It was really nice. It was really
I
nice.
love that. I need to
Yeah,
check that out
I'll
because
send it to you. But yeah, I was like,
yeah.
no,
And because
yeah.
Boyz II Men has like all the
Some of
makings
the
of
best
a choir,
harmonies
right?
for
Like because
me,
you
honestly.
have Wyan on that
Yeah,
soprano. That's
tenor. Also like
tenor.
one like the vulnerability in his voice,
That's the original soprano.
yearning, begging. Oh, it was so great.
Emoting.
On bended knee, emoting.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yes.
I can't wait to
yes,
actually watch that
Yes,
jump.
yes, yes.
What's
yes.
your
Okay.
content?
My content, I'm thinking of two things. The first is Siba Kapstad. Hey.
Yes!
The new Siba Kapstad album. Yes, love Siba Kapstad. Love Siba
And
Kapstad.
everyone's like, oh,
So-
Zoe,
Forever.
Yeah. Yes,
So I was listening to Forever a lot. Like I'm a few listens in. It's really nice. I love Siba Kapstad in its supergroupness with Zoe Mutiga and Manana and like
and the band.
and just and the band and like how it's very neo soul and like
and funky, right? Like
as
this,
well.
and
Yeah,
fast
like,
paced, like
it's
it's a
really
different
cool.
sound.
and like they rapping,
Yeah,
they talking
right?
shit
She's
like
rapping. She's
yeah, like
rapping.
it's really cool. Like I've
And,
really enjoyed all
yeah.
of the like
Yeah.
all of their projects. So I've been listening to a lot of that. And then I was watching Building the Band
Okay.
on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh, wow,
I think
like
I'll
that.
always be a sucker for singing competitions. to be quite
Listen,
honest with you.
truly.
Whether it was Coca-Cola Pop Stars, whether it was Idols.
Whether it was Idols.
doesn't
I
matter.
sat for Idols for all those seasons.
Yeah,
I really
no, me
did.
too.
I
me
enjoyed
too.
it. I
Even when
enjoyed
it's not, and
it.
it's the
Yeah.
Terrell show, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like I'm always
Oh,
a sucker for a singing something. Shout out to Terrell. Love Terrell. So Building the Band is this Netflix show. It's like the premise is like they have, I want to say 50, they have like 40 or 50 singers. They can't see each other, right?
know why I'm
So it's
thinking
very
of-
Love is Blindy,
Yeah.
where it's like
Wow.
you can't see each other. Everybody auditions and all you can do is hear the person, but you can't see the
I
person.
like that.
And then from that, you have, I think, 10 people that you can buzz for to potentially be in your band. And then just from voices alone, you build a band
Oh, wow.
without ever having seen each other
okay.
before.
Who
so
builds
you
the
can,
band?
no, you as like contestants as
Oh,
one
I
another.
see.
So
As
it's
one
like
another, you
you
choose
can
one
decide,
another.
okay, I heard
Wow.
Kunta sing the song.
I want her.
I think
wanna
we
sing
have the
with her. I
same
wanna
kind of
I love
vibe.
that.
And then you can call
I
each
actually
other
really
and
love
chat
that. Yeah,
and like
and
figure
and-
out like,
and
okay, do we
vibe.
like the same kind of music? What kind of band do
Yeah.
you want? Do you want a
Yeah.
girl group? Do you want a guy group? Do you want a mixed thing? So it was like a really cool social experiment. So we have the judges. It's AJ from Backstreet Boys. Kelly Rowland is a judge.
Because
Nicole
I was thinking,
Scherzinger
because
is
she
a
had
judge.
her own
Yes,
show as well.
yeah.
She had her own show.
Yeah,
which
so
was
she's a
building
judge. So she's a
choir,
judge. Oh
a
yes,
band
Clash of the
with some
Choirs. Yes,
girls,
she was
yeah.
a judge on the
Yeah.
So she's a judge on this. So they have like people from famous bands. So Nicole Scherzinger is a mentor judge. Kelly Rowland is a judge.
Nicole.
Liam, the late Liam Payne from One Direction is also a judge. And
Okay.
then AJ from Backstreet Boys is the host. So they all come from
Old
like
school
these big
band pop
groups,
sort
like
of-
popular R&B, whatever groups.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's interesting seeing how people decide like who to pick, because you literally don't know what people look like. And then if there's two of you and you want a band of 4, then you can be like, okay, we gel. Who else are we going to add?
I love that
And
exercise
then-
so much, actually.
Yeah, and then once they lock in the group, you then get a song to perform together, and then you have your first performance, and then that's when you see each other for the first time.
And then the competition
and then there's a
starts.
competition, obviously elimination.
Yeah,
the different rounds and things like that. But it was quite interesting. It was, and the
Nice.
singing was really,
Absolutely.
really good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. I
yeah,
love
it was
that.
actually quite cool. It was like 10 episodes.
Okay.
But yeah, it was cool. It was fun. I was like, oh my gosh, when last
Yeah.
did I watch
'Cause
a singing thing?
A singing thing,
Yeah.
Because I do remember Kelly Rowland had one with like I think it was backup singers that this it wasn't Clash
Was
of
it
the
the
Choirs.
choir?
It wasn't
No.
Clash of the
What
it
is
was
it?
backup singers or like up and coming, like, but a really cool show where I think it was dancers and singers, but mostly singers.
I'm gonna try and
Where she
find it.
was, and it was a lot of black women, right? Like, so I think it was like backup singers or whatever.
Because I know I must try.
And that
I
was
know she was also a judge on
really
X Factor.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
so
was
some
really-
of them,
but
yeah,
she
so
had her
it's
own one.
yes. I must check it. I must
Yeah,
try and find
yeah.
that. But yeah, it was cool, and also I think genuinely, probably because they were vets, they all gave really solid advice.
They're actually musicians.
So
you
it
know,
was
they're
like cool. Like
actually
you guys have
singers.
done the thing. You've been on
Yeah.
stages. You've even from a Liam from One Direction. He was like, I also came through a competition model. Like we became a group from X Factor.
Right. Oof, a competition model.
And we lost. Like we came third. He
Yeah.
was like, it feels like we won, but we didn't. We actually like
and
lost
that's the
the
interesting
season.
thing about because I think of Shakana
Yes,
because Shakana
Shakana's new album is also
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
but she didn't win either.
She didn't. She was pulled off
A lot
actually
of the
quite
people. She was like
earlier.
6 or
And she was
7 or
one
8
of-
or something.
Usually
Do you
the
know what I
winners
mean?
are not.
Yeah, even Zama Jovi didn't win. Like a
Yeah,
lot of people,
yes,
Loyiso didn't
Coca-Cola
win.
pop stars.
Like a lot of people didn't win idols, but they are like
I love that about
have stood the
that,
test
though,
of
because
time,
it's
which is
like,
cool. It's like,
You can go there and not win, but you still are
but you've
a
got the
musician.
talent,
You're
and now
there. Yeah.
And now even as an audience, I'm like, oh, I can't wait. Like there's one group, season 4. It's interesting because it's guys and girls.
Yes.
Because everyone, most of them went traditional, like all
It
guys or
is,
all girls.
yeah, that's
so
what
it's
it
like a
is,
nice
yeah.
mix.
Especially when singing, right?
Yes,
Because the voices differ
yeah.
that way. They
but
do.
it's so interesting because with them, all 4 of them could be individual singers, like really
Yeah,
great individual voices.
absolutely.
But the way they blend together, I was like,
oh,
ooh.
man.
And then even like the song choices to it, it's like, ooh. But then
Ooh.
also, because I've seen them, now I'm like, I would be interested in what this would sound like on an EP or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
I'm excited
nice.
about what
For
you're
the
going to come out
product,
with.
Yeah.
Because it sounds really good.
Oh, man. And let's just
Yeah,
listen
I
to
was
people
like,
sing.
they
hey?
did a cover of Anita Baker's Sweet Love.
Oh,
I was like,
I was listening to Anita Baker just
it
yesterday.
was such a nice flip thing. I was like,
yeah, there's actually quite
okay.
a number of really nice covers. I mean, Layla Hathaway.
Layla's cover of Angel is just
Whatever Layla Hathaway
Baby.
does, you know
Yeah.
what? She elevates it and she honors it to the bone. And
Yeah.
and I was just listening actually to that album. It's actually such a beautiful
So
album
good.
with Anita Baker, where she is just like,
that raptures.
oh, that, you know, and where she's just like, it's like it's a love album. Like it's a ride
So
or
much
die.
yearning,
So much
genuinely.
yearning, so much. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Oh, like really. And I mean I've been seeing a lot of like
Love Anita Baker. Yeah. Love Anita Baker.
I adore her. I think I adore
Yeah.
her even more than Aretha. Truly.
Ooh.
Like she's my favorite. I just
You know what? I
I'm
could
done
hear
with
that.
Aretha.
She's one of my favorite alto voices. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Anita Baker's voices.
it's,
And even the
it's
music
so
that she
distinct.
creates, like
So
I can't like it's like this soul, but
Oh
it's like
man.
ballady, and the scatting
so
and
good. It's so
she's
good.
just
One of one.
and one of one.
One of one.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
today we're getting
Exciting.
into one of our most favorite people, honestly,
Truly a
who's
darling.
just made a show.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about solo traveling
Solo
with
traveling.
Tracee Ellis Ross.
Yeah, on the Roku.
the Emmy Award winner,
Truly, like
the model, the actress,
rainbow.
the personality,
Yeah.
the fashionista.
The
One of the
fashion
most stylish people
God. Around, right? Like, I think
around. For
she's,
me,
yeah,
one of the most stylish people.
truly. I think I'm
Genuinely
struggling to find anyone
sensational.
as
Sensational.
completely
Bold.
stylish. Yeah.
Just so
Just
her
her wardrobe
as
as
well,
well,
her wardrobe.
is a lifetime. It's
and
like,
she does some of the wardrobe in the shows
she
as well.
does. She does. That's why I'm just like, hey,
Yes.
you know, and it's so she's
Yeah.
like,
There's 3 episodes. I'm upset that it's 3 episodes
yeah,
only.
It's 3 episodes.
So it's
but
on
I get
Roku.
it. It's on Roku,
It's
which
scripted, which is like this other
yeah.
network.
Yeah, all
I
these
don't know.
little
But
networks
this little
popping
network.
up. It's interesting.
Yeah, so it is now one of like the top rated shows on the network.
It is.
The
Haven't
3
seen anything
episodes,
else on their network.
Same here. Yeah. So solo
a great
traveling
thing for them.
She is
starts
solo
out
traveling.
in
So we're
Morocco.
in Morocco, and then we
Yes.
go to Mexico,
and
then we go
we're
to
in
Spain.
And I always,
Wonderful countries.
because traveling, number one for me, it's like, I also want to ask you is,
Yes,
what is it about traveling that you look out for? Because for me it is the architecture, obviously the architecture, the place, the difference of where I am. Like there's always that, and the buildings always give that, because I'm like, Morocco is just so distinctly
Beautiful.
Moroccan, and of course Spain and Europe. There's such a look to like your Europe, your Parisian, your Italy, your there's that look.
They have the thing. There's a look.
Cute little quaint.
There's a look.
Their little streets,
the little alleys,
they're old.
cobblestone.
Yes, the cobblestone, right?
Goodness,
and and being by the coast or whatever. So and the food, obviously, for me is
So
and the
personally,
shopping. She just does.
She does everything. Okay, so wait. So you asked what
do
I
you
look for.
Yeah, because you also just did a
love
solo
travel. I
okay?
love traveling. I love traveling. Traveling is one of my favorite things.
Truly,
Traveling is something I always actually wanted to do, because my parents traveled a lot for work. And they'd always go to cool places, whether it was like trips to New York, or like, because my mom loves New York, or like Belgium, or like my dad bringing chocolates from Switzerland or whatever. Like, so it would always be like getting all the tchotchkes and stuff when they would come back, but also like hearing stories about what it's like. And then obviously like movies always felt very expensive, and like, this is what other countries look like. This is
absolutely
really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
So I just was like, okay, when I get older. And I mean, obviously, like also growing up doing a lot of family travels, like we're seeing South Africa, we're going to different provinces.
Absolutely. Because
which shout out to road trips, like road trips is so important and such a big
road
part
trips
of like
one of my favorite
December in childhoods, like
on top of
that was the thing. Or like going to visit family in KZN or in Eastern Cape or whatever the case was. So I've always really loved travel, and for me, getting older and being able to like, I'm doing it myself. Like, what does this look like? What do I want? What do I look for?
Because also it's not like you can actually, because it's newness.
Yes,
as well. It's the newness.
That's part of the fun. But for me, I think I go for food.
Yeah.
Let's eat. But I go for food, but I also enjoy the culture, like seeing the culture. But sometimes I mean, like, there are a lot of places I want to go to for different reasons.
Absolutely, 100%.
So it's more just like figuring out what comes first. Yeah, so it's like what I've heard about the place, or like what I've seen about the place, or like movies. So if I think of like watching the Lizzie McGuire movie at 12 and seeing her go to Rome, I was like, this looks cool. Like, okay, obviously we're not all going to be double as a pop star or whatever, because that's a crazy movie storyline. But it's like, you see the charm of a city through film.
The charm.
You know what I mean? So it's like the attitude
of a city.
Yeah, there's such a I think of even Top Billing and like just seeing different parts of the country, like this is cool.
What was my favorite ever show? Going Nowhere Slowly. I loved going, because road trips also just
so it's
lend
like
themselves just
all
like
these quaint little small towns, and like there's something about the discovery, really.
Like, oh my gosh, people are living simply.
Yeah,
like, and the small towns outside, like as well, like in like your small towns in your in your Europe or in Jamaica or even in Africa. Like it's so
People
interesting.
say a lot of great things about Jamaica.
Yes,
Yes, on my list.
On my list.
Yes,
Listen,
on
Caribbean,
the- at
and the
top of
food
the list.
as well, of course.
Like
is,
people are like, it's just people warm and the food and the beach.
And apparently
and
there is a similarity between just talking to a lot of Caribbean Americans who've come to South Africa. The similarities between South African blacks and Caribbean blacks is in the food as well. It's in the food, it's in the culture, it's in the isms, it's
the isms. Okay, so I do want to speak about food because traveling will sometimes make you realize that we have South African versions of things that are not like the things.
Yeah.
We cook with a lot of flavor, a lot of seasoning, a lot of spices. And we don't think about it as a thing.
We do.
And then you go and you're like,
and you find
kind of
bland. Because unseasoning is a thing.
Like they don't be having aromat. Like, I mean, not to say that we only use aromat, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because aromat is great. It's the MS. Oh, it's the MSG
on an
meat,
egg,
baby.
Yes, love aromat. There's certain things that have to have aromat for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, aromat is truly
even
such
sweet corn.
It's crack. It's
yeah, like just and then but like like we cook with a lot of flavor.
Yeah,
so
we do.
even our version of Italian or our version of a thing can sometimes differ to the actual thing. So it's also interesting. And then also I think of like and I think of there's like lots of cheese, lots of like hams, meats, prosciuttos, whatever.
Bread.
And they
Listen,
don't
I love bread.
all that bread.
I love bread.
But they don't do nyama. Here we have a lot of meat.
Yes,
We eat
do
a lot
have
of meat.
nyama here, hey?
Just
I mean,
naturally.
she's a
So
nyama.
it was like, people don't be eating meat like we're eating meat.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
have to
true as well,
add chicken.
Yeah.
Whereas for us, it comes with chicken.
Where the
Chicken's in
chicken
the
at?
thing.
See,
Do you know what I
fish
mean?
with it.
So for us, it's like, it's just
we are
it's
heavy
just
on
the
the
thing,
meat, yeah.
and we have to add the meat to this because they do like the hams and the whatevers and the
Whereas
sausages
bread, I think
and
with
the
us is not necessarily.
yeah. We don't have
at
as
the
much
front.
bread.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
Our
mad if
starch
we were
is
to have more
different.
bread.
our starch
Every
is
country has a different starch as well. Like
yeah.
starches. Also, like Asia, they cook super clean.
Asia,
Like they cook with a lot of flavor, but it's very clean.
It's very clean.
So it
And the
never
flavors
feels
are
as heavy.
complex.
Like,
and in
yeah,
Asia,
like you can feel the layers
yeah,
of like
yeah.
whether it's Indian food, whether it's Thai
Indian
food,
food.
like
I will.
you know what
travel
I
for
mean?
food.
Like it's
Absolutely.
whether
One thing
it's
for sure.
Chinese or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like street food in China is Michelin
Street
starred. You know what I
food.
mean? So it's also nice having street food there and being like, what do you guys?
Yeah.
Because I don't
Because
like
street food is not necessarily a thing here in South Africa, I wonder. We've got markets and it's like it's an adaptation.
Yes,
of
but
an
we
idea of
don't.
street
It's not
food.
a.
I
We
don't
don't
think
do
it's
go to street food here.
Because our street
actually.
food, I mean, I imagine the most authentic street food we have here is like by the taxi ranks.
Yes, where you think of like
in
Skop.
Togo, which is also
Yeah.
great. Love me and
Hey.
in Sloko.
Yeah,
And like, and you know, your
and it's always freshly made, crispy on the outside,
and the
soft on the inside.
and the
Yeah,
so we have
so
a
maybe
different
that's
version.
maybe that is our street food.
Yeah, I think it is. Absolutely.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always interesting the people, and then I'm also always intrigued in like where we're placed as South Africa because like
right?
people are
Isn't
often very
that so
confused about us.
interesting?
And
I
people-
get confused about
People
us.
are like, so our accents are always a thing.
and impossible to
Our
to get.
accents.
And I love that.
So, and they always know we're not from there, which for me,
Yeah.
I'm always like, how do you know though?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
what's the thing?
What's the thing?
You know? So in America, they would just be like, you guys are not from here, right? And then we'd be
Especially
like,
around other black people. I'm like,
yeah, we're not. Yeah, okay, cool,
But
we're
how can you
not.
tell?
And then they would keep saying, so in America, they kept saying like, oh, you guys speak the Queen's English, right?
yeah, there is that.
And
There
we
is
were
the
like,
colony
oh
of it
yeah, our
all.
colonizers, jokes,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
We
Fair.
do.
yeah.
So our English accent abroad is quite
It's
proper.
Yeah, it's proper.
Yeah, it's like,
prim
you
and
know,
proper, I guess.
prim and proper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, like it's very interesting. But people always know.
Yeah.
Oh, people shouting Africa. I've had people shout Africa, which is weird. Like, Africa! And you're like, oh, I mean, I guess,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
But like,
I guess that's what it feels like to
okay,
be
cool.
outside of Africa.
Cool.
When
Yeah.
you see
I mean,
Africans,
like,
you're like, "Ah!"
yeah. And then we're like, yeah, Africa.
Yeah, I am African.
You are correct.
Something else I really
People
like
don't know
love
South Africa
is
either. So there's that.
really.
So I think the whole Africa as a continent is still a thing.
It's still a thing.
Or
my
you say South
goodness.
Africa. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, people only know Cape Town now.
Uh,
They can gather South Africa and they'll be like,
I
Cape
love
Town.
Cape Town.
Then you're like,
I
no.
love Cape Town.
And then you like Joburg and they're like, where's that?
Yeah.
You're like Pretoria and they're like,
Just
where's
sacrilege.
that? So I'm like,
Sacrilege.
oh, everywhere else in South Africa, get better PR. Come
then
on.
the
Cape
actual
Town has
South
great
Africa
PR
of
right
it.
now.
It
So
does.
people
It does. I mean, it's a
think South
tourist
Africa and they think
destination.
Cape Town.
It's a tourist destination.
Yeah.
That's just the truth of. I mean, it's just the marketing of it all, right? Like the PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But have you solo traveled before?
I love solo traveling.
Do you remember your first solo travel? How did it feel?
Oh, where was I? I think it was a road trip actually in South Africa. I think it was to Mpumalanga. That's where I solo traveled. And Booms is, and it's been a while. It's been a while. There's like snakes on the roads.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love, and solo travel is, I guess that's what Tracee is pulling out of it, because there's a difference traveling alone, and which I love. I truly do love traveling alone. I think there's such freedom in it. There's freedom to be. There's peace. I do definitely just like, I like my own time. I like my own company. I really, really love my solitude. So when you're traveling, it's like amplified solitude where you get to enjoy everything alone. But there is that, like, which she does sit on, those moments where you're like, ooh, you know, like, and because because as people we're just social that way, solo traveling, you stick out.
Yes,
you stick out, which
because
is like
people are
what
like,
I hate.
Table.
Even the
table for one. Table for one.
Yeah,
table for one.
Just me.
Table for
and she's like, yeah,
one.
just me. You know?
Yeah, and it's and you know what I really, really, really loved about the show. I'm so upset that there are only 3 episodes because I was genuinely getting into it.
I think,
but I love how vulnerable she is.
Vulnerability will
but
do
I
that
also
for solo travel.
Really, really love how she sits in the discomfort that you get in solo travel sometimes. She sits, I was reading an interview and she spoke about how the first few edits of the show didn't feel right. There was too much music. There was too much. So her taking out all of the music. So like,
because
we're in the silence a lot.
We're with her.
So we're with
her.
her.
Yeah.
When she's on her phone or when she wasn't feeling well.
Yeah,
or
the Spain trip.
And even then she was like genuinely, what a terrible time, food poisoning. But she was like, what, even showing that like sometimes it is crap and you have food poisoning for half of the trip.
You do.
And you have to make the best of it. So I really, really appreciated how she sat even in the vulnerability of like, I am feeling lonely today, and it would be nice to have my person here.
Because it's like
right
even
now.
food when
and then
you're
the next
eating,
day
it's
passes,
like
you know?
it does. See, that's
so
what I
it's
love
like
about it is like we're moving through.
We're in that roller coaster.
Yeah, we're accepting the emotions and letting them go, like a nice shadow work. Nice shadow work, right?
Very good shadow work.
And I think it's those moments, right? And I think it's okay to want to be alone. That's the wonderful thing about solo travel. But it's also like it makes you appreciate the connection
absolutely
around just sharing that experience, shared experience. You know, food. I love to share food. I love to eat. I feel like food is also such a
communal.
It's a communal thing. Like you're just like, oh my gosh, and there's a moment where I think it is in Spain where she's olive oil tasting.
Yes, and then she's like, everybody has to taste this.
Everybody has to taste this. This is the moment where I just want to share with people.
Let's do this.
This is amazing. Also, actually, I would love that boutique olive oil.
It sounded delicious. So yeah, I think for me, like, it's interesting because she took a skeleton staff.
She did.
Then actively also did not take makeup and hair.
Just for her.
Yeah. So for her, she was like, I still wanted to feel like when I'm on vacation. And when I am on vacation, I don't have hair.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't have a makeup artist here and I don't have a hair artist here. So I'm going to do it the way that I do it. Obviously, she plugged Pattern, which is a hair care brand.
Which is great. Absolutely.
But yeah, like, it's solo travel forces you, for me, one of the biggest lessons from this last trip is that it forces you to listen to your body.
Yeah. Exactly. She was like, sit down.
It really...
It does. And
even when you want to go and you're like, no, I have so many things to see today.
Do everything,
and I want to do everything.
Bro.
And
like I'm out here.
My feet were swollen like chulupas. And I was like, well...
And it's the walking as well, right?
This walk, yeah, like my feet are swollen. Like, I can't. So now it's like, okay, we have to cut down what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of bummy and like, I'm like, okay, I'm not, but you're just kind of like, it's fine. And like, even just kind of being open and embracing strangers and like, okay, like you're bumping into somebody else that's solo, or like people ask you if you want to join them. Do you join them? Do you not join them? Because there were also moments where like, she was like, you know what, I'll join you guys for a little bit.
And I'll have a chat,
and then I'll go back and like do my own thing. Or like, do you sit at the bar? Because for me, like even with solo dates, like I found dinner. Yeah, like it's fine now, but the biggest hurdle was like dinner for me, because it's like, okay, do you sit at a table? Do you sit at the bar? And like, you know, they have place settings for 2 people, and then it's like, oh, it's just you, and we're removing the other place setting. But you learn to be
remove it? Like, it's also so dramatic, but I guess that's...
I prefer that they do, to be honest. Because
I suppose,
I prefer that, because then people are like, she's been stood up.
I don't care.
Because I'm like, actually, it is just me.
It's just me, right?
It is just me. Like, don't have another wine glass and another whatever. Because like, no one's
unless you're bringing
that.
me another glass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like you kind of learn, and then you decide you're like, should sit at the bar, because sometimes it's nice to sit at the bar.
Sometimes it's wonderful.
But sometimes I love sitting at a table. You just...
And you know what, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned 3 things that I'm now thinking about, right? It's the itinerary, because the girl has an itinerary, honey.
She does. Right? Tracee does. She does.
And it's also like the itinerary for travel, because we need that. Like, I am the kind of traveler as well, where I need to do the spots. I need to do the tourist spots and the spots we don't know, and the music spots. Like, I need to do everything. I want to do everything. So I need all of that to be on the list, but also packing.
I love that she took us packing.
Because
I love that she showed us the packing
virtue, guys.
And the unpacking.
It's a practice.
I'm terrible at it.
Not good at that.
I'm not good. I will pack for every kind of situation.
She's also not good at that.
She's not good either. And I like that we saw how human it is that she's terrible at that. She's terrible.
But it's also like, look at your fashions, babes.
Yes, but I do need all of my stuff, because look at how it comes together. And that's always my argument. I'm like, look, man, I know the bag is heavy. I know the bag is heavy. But look at the results. Come on. Look at the results. I look great. I feel fantastic. I feel comfortable in my thing.
All my things.
But then the danger is for me, is that like Tracee, then I also want to buy things there. Because I'm like,
that's where you now are treading a line, right? Because she buys like, rugs.
Yeah, because it's also like, I can't get this at home. I can't get this at home.
For your house,
and it's like, I want this t-shirt, or like, I want this, like even in Morocco where she got that cool white jumpsuit.
Yes, the jumpsuit and the rug. The rug, like that stuff. I love, like,
the rug was great.
Imported.
But even her being like, okay, like we'll ship it. Like obviously I'm not going to take the whole rug bag, but like even when she bought plates in Spain, it's like,
yes, because you now have to think
these
of
are beautiful
of that.
dinner plates.
Now it's logistics. You have to think about shipping. You have to think about how you're going to
but it's like, how am I going to repack? How will this fit in my suitcase? What is breakable? What am I going to now carry in my hand luggage? What am I not? What can I move around?
Because there's always the argument, and she's so great at the tips, because hand luggage, I also believe you need to carry
I believe in that.
Everything that you need in life in your hand luggage.
I learned that lesson the hard way.
Minimize your
I learn the hard way?
Life, you know?
Learn the hard way.
Yeah.
We were on a family trip. I always love my Aunt Mommy for this. She took us to Disneyland in high school.
Listen.
But only took her nieces. All of our brothers were very upset about this. But
I love that.
It was like a girls' trip to Disneyland. So it was my cousins. There were like 10 of us, 11. It was like, there was a lot of us.
Oh.
And coming back, so it's like we did Florida to Atlanta, back to Joburg. That was supposed to be the route.
I see.
There was a delay in Florida because it was hurricane season, because America and their hurricane seasons. Yeah. So by the time we arrived in Atlanta, the plane had left everybody, but took our bags. So now it's like whatever you have in your
Nobody
carry-on,
talks about it.
the clothes on your back and whatever is in your carry-on, that's all you've got.
Yeah.
And then now everybody, the whole plane is now trying to find a flight to Joburg, a connect flight to Joburg. Everybody wants to get back to Joburg. And now
not
you're there
go
an extra
ahead?
day or two.
Yeah. Because there's also
And
the
nobody has their
layovers.
stuff. So it's like, okay, we
right?
missed the layover. And now it's like we stayed an extra 2-3 days without stuff. And that's when we were like, hand luggage
You must be strategic about it.
smart.
Yeah.
You have to have a change of clothes.
Yeah, you have
Maybe you
to-
have some
you have to
pajamas
have
in there.
your things,
You have your
all of the
essential
things,
toiletries, your face
some
stuff.
jewelry, some
Maybe your
yeah,
jewelry, maybe
know,
do you know what
you
have
know.
maybe a pair of jeans that you can wear with the t-shirt.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it
your
has to be
and your.
smart.
I loved how she
you
was
have
like
your bonnet in there.
exactly. She
You
was
have
like,
your
"Then
stuff.
I've got to have my self-care bits. Like,
Yes.
I've got to have
You have to
my,
put it in there.
my antihistamines. I've got to have my lotions. I've got to have my
Yes.
hydrators. I've got to have
your
all
pain
of it. My
pills,
scarf.
like
Listen,
the fluid,
because when you
fluid
don't have
recovery
that stuff, bruh, like
then you must
it
buy
is the
everything
difference. It is
again.
the difference between life and death.
And all
like,
we had were like airline t-shirts that they gave us and that little Dubinsky
Oh,
toiletry bag, and they said,
man.
well, everybody call it a day. Good luck.
yeah.
Good luck.
And there is that about travel. It's the you can plan. It's such a
There's only so
such
much you can plan.
And there's such an urge to over plan, even
you
with the
can't.
packing. You can't.
You can't. You'll
You'll
literally
never
can't.
wear that. That's also why I do want to
Oh,
learn
yeah,
how to
you will.
pack light, because
I have to
I
learn.
don't wear
I have
I
to
don't
learn.
wear all of this. I don't.
I
And
don't.
sometimes I don't even care about especially when I'm like trying to
No.
be easy. I don't necessarily care
Yes.
about
Oh.
being so fashionable. I don't care about my best outfit.
Okay.
I love it.
I will
I
with the
want to
best
look good. I want to look good, but I
Yeah.
can make it easy.
Yeah.
I don't have to carry my best favorite coat that's like this huge fur thing. I can,
Fair. Wait, one thing I do find so interesting
Yeah.
is the relationship to heels on holiday.
Yes, right.
So
I'm not doing that.
I just I
I'm
always
not.
take a pair of heels.
You
So
must, though. You
I
must.
I agree with Tracee where she said you always have to pack an outfit for a date.
Yeah. True,
Just
right? Like for a
good
sexual revolution,
fancy
is what she
dinner.
called
Oh,
it.
yeah, she called it a sexual revolution. Yeah. So packing for a night out, for a date, or just like
You
a
do,
fancy
you
dinner.
do. A fancy dinner, you do.
I always
also
like to have a fancy dinner before I leave a place. So I need an outfit for that. And then maybe I'll wear heels to that. But I found like
a glamour piece.
inside, like
a
this
formal,
is my Vava Boom
yeah,
dress.
this is my.
Like, I feel
because
good.
I also want to
Yes.
look.
You know what I
stunning
mean?
on holiday.
Yes,
I want that
wanna look
time
good.
where I look.
These are
really
my best
good.
outfits.
Yeah.
I feel great. I look
Yeah.
great. But the heels, right?
Yeah, right.
So we wear heels quite a bit in Joburg, not as often in Cape Town.
Yeah.
And then on holiday, you'll even go to a club or something, and we'll be there in our heels, and then everybody's in flip flops, and we're like, oh, okay.
And there your perfect
So
are.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Like, not that important. Yeah, people go partying at my club.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now I'm like, sometimes even at home, or like I really need
Or
to be
just
better at
take
like just
one.
taking one,
That's what it is.
not
you need
two,
to
like
edit. You need to
one.
edit.
I need to edit. My packing, I know I need to edit.
Same.
I need to edit. I have to edit. I have to
and
edit.
it is a skill. It is a skill
Yes.
because especially when you have your pieces, right?
Yeah,
like
she
I
had
loved,
like 3 suitcases. She did not edit at all. She had
did
like
not.
3
She did not.
suitcases.
She didn't.
Yeah.
There are outfits though that I do want to chat about.
Ooh, we must.
There was the outfit, the yellow one. I think it was in
Yes.
Spain where she had.
This
There was
great
the
skirt that
first
she
one.
has.
Oh,
Oh,
the-
that's
the-
good.
oh.
Oh, Tracee. Also, for me, I love how she integrated what she does on social, because I feel like we always,
It does feel like her
we
page.
always look for Tracee's solo trips.
Yeah,
and I
yes,
always,
it is a thing.
I always love where she does the first dip of vacation,
where she
gets in the pool.
and
And
she
I'd always
does
love that on her
all of
page.
those
And I love that she
selfies.
brought that into the show, where it's
Yes.
like,
It's
we're doing
all
the
of
first
that.
dip,
It's like her
first dip.
page as a show.
Yeah. But it still felt
Yeah.
like more.
Yeah.
Like she gave us
Yeah,
more.
she did.
I want to read a quote that she
Yeah.
had in this interview with Variety, because I feel like it just perfectly sums up.
Yeah.
Wait, but you were talking about outfits. I'll do the quote last.
Outfits, I think, and the yellow one, because the yellow, yellow is just. Come
love
on, let's
yellow.
talk about yellow.
I love
Also
it.
just
butter yellow
colours.
is having a
Yeah.
comeback also.
Oh yeah, like the palish
yeah,
yellow.
like the buttery yellow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oof, but she had that mustardy yellow. That yellow.
She just
And
she just
yeah.
Also, you learn how to use self-timer. I'm a pro with self-timer
What's
now.
self-timer?
When you take photos,
Oh yes,
because you're
absolutely,
alone,
you do.
you learn how to
Absolutely.
be steering with self-timer because you're like,
You have
honestly,
to.
it just forces you out of your comfort zone a lot. I feel like solo travel just forces you out of your comfort
It
zone.
does in a very good way.
Yeah.
though, yeah.
And also because sometimes it's like you have to sometimes ask a stranger to take a photo.
You do.
And not be so in your head about it. Because
Yeah.
I think it is easy to get in your head like, oh, is anybody? Yeah. So it just kind of like forces you to not be shy or overthink stuff,
truly.
which I like.
It is a good practice for shy
Very good
people, which
practice.
I was, and I think that's what
forces you to
solo
just-
travel has, and you find, and I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting people, having chats, having conversations when people can indulge. You know, it's beautiful meeting people and just having those moments and meeting somebody and finding out about their day. Like I love that. I love that about like just going out like cold into the world. I really love that as just as a shyness practice, you know, like the quote.
Yeah. Okay, the quote. So Tracee Ellis Ross said, what I love about how the show is resonating is the intention of the show. It's not about travel, but can you be yourself by yourself out in the world? Can you be who you are? It's taken me years to discover who I am and then have the courage to be that person and even more to live as that person. This show is an expression of living as that person. And it's about knowing oneself, making choices that truly honor who you are and what you know about yourself. The fact that that's what's resonating, the sense of being responsible for your own happiness is very moving to me. And I was like, that is
you are responsible
perfect.
for your own happiness.
Yeah.
Truly. You really are.
Because you can decide if it's going to be a good trip or
You
like
can,
a not
right?
good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
And
this quote just
often
sums
have
up
more freedom
the
when
vibe.
You're alone. You have more freedom to go to where you want to. Yes, there is that barrier.
You're on your own
around.
time.
Yeah, I love
You're
that.
on your own time. And
Oh
for
my
me,
God.
one thing that I keep having to remind myself to do, even in like group trips or vacations or whatever the case is, rest days.
Rest days, hey?
We forget
days,
about the
hey?
itineraries. We forget about the rest day because your body will force you to rest.
your body
if you don't
will,
pencil it
especially
in.
funnily enough, when you
Yo, 'cause
travel,
it's a
your
lot of
body,
walking.
your
It's a
body
lot of
needs
missioning.
that, like exactly that listening to your body piece, because it's like
Like,
your body, you are in a different
stop
place.
Tilori.
The climate, you've just flown, like your body is actually going through like a number. Like sometimes you know, what happens to me often is I'll get to a place and I'll stuff my face to the sky, and my body's like, no, you've eaten too much of the best now. And then there's that. Then you have to kind of
like
pull it back. You can't eat everything.
Yeah, and the thing is, you really do want to eat everything.
Yeah,
you want to eat
really
everything.
do want to eat everything. Hey,
But yeah, should we rate it?
yeah, let's rate it.
It is an interesting show to rate because it's 3 episodes,
right? And it's almost like a documentary. It's like it's like there is not really a narrative to it, but there is in the sense that we are speaking about solo travel and the difference between solo travel and just like normal travel.
Yeah.
You know, and so I really enjoy that about it. Stereotypes. I think it is breaking the travel stereotype.
Definitely.
because there is a like just a superficiality that comes to like travel.
Yeah.
Especially with social media. It's just like capturing the best moments, which is great. We love that. That's the point, right?
But this is why I've loved Nothing Beats a Jet2 Holiday. I don't know if you've seen that. There's like this ad that started trending again, which is so weird. But it's basically Jet2 Holiday.
Okay.
And it's from the UK, and they're like, for a family of 4, get this deal for £200, save 50 rand, blah,
Nice.
blah, 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 blah. And people have been using the sound to document their disaster holidays. Like everything that has gone
disaster
wrong.
holiday,
Whether
babe.
you've fallen off a jet ski or face planted somewhere.
Whether you get
gotten
to
food
a hotel
poisoning,
room and you're like, what
gone
is
to like a
this?
disgusting
Where is
place.
this?
Oh, where the
Where
place
am
that's like,
I?
you said there was a shower, there's no shower. Oh my gosh,
Where's
I have
the
to
hot
take a bath.
water?
Ew.
Where's the
You know what I
aircon?
mean? So people have been using it to document their disasters. So it's nice
I love
we're
that.
getting to like,
Because please, let's be honest.
it's
Let's be
not all
honest.
glamorous. Like it
it's
is glamorous.
not truly. I
but
think
some
like
of it is the pits.
40% of
genuinely,
travel is really around that
sometimes
territory of like,
You're
wow.
sitting in a bus for 2
Yeah.
hours. Sometimes your bags are heavy.
Patience
and
is
you
what's
are just
needed,
like
yeah.
so over it.
So
You're
over
just like,
it.
blech.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
do like that she showed solo travel, which is on the rise, I think.
Yeah.
For women more
Definitely,
than men, which I
think.
find
Yeah,
very
yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
But
yeah. That is a chat that I've also like noticed.
like I've picked up, like
that,
quite a few men.
Yeah.
don't.
And I think it is because specifically we're speaking about solo travel and the emotional, sort of psychologicalness about it, right?
It can be a
is,
roller coaster.
Yeah, like it's really going out there on your own. And I think women are brave enough right now to do that. And maybe men are not, Maybe men are
because
not.
it forces you to sit with yourself.
Yeah, it does. It does.
For the whole trip from top to
and
bottom.
women are
It's
finding
just
out.
you.
Women are learning that they love themselves and they enjoy their own
Yeah.
company and they don't need much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's a whole other conversation. I'm not saying we don't
It is.
need stuff, but it's just to really come to a place where you're like, hey, I don't need much.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
like
need much
this
to-
is what
I'm responsible for my
intuitively-
happiness.
I'm responsible for my happiness. This is intuitively what I enjoy and
Yeah.
what I want to do.
Exactly,
So,
intuitively, energetically, yeah.
It's very cool.
Relationships, nothing.
Yeah, because it was
there.
solo,
Yeah, it was
so,
solo. It's just her relationship to herself, really,
Yes.
and to life. Bodies. It's Tracee's wonderful, beautiful
It's Tracee's
body.
gorgeous.
There's a scene where
body.
she's playing tennis with the guy. And
Oh,
'cause we
yes.
know she works
Oh,
out a
the
lot.
tennis
She
outfit
takes
was
care of
fantastic.
herself. It was
Yes.
amazing.
Oh, I
Like,
need that
she's-
jacket. But
listen.
yes.
Right, the leather jacket. She's like,
it
is
was
this
so
too
good.
much?
She looks so good. She looks so good. She always looks so good. You know what? Auntie
Just
Tracee,
The fashions, truly.
the fashions, fantastic. And I think in the body, in the relationship, I like that she showed us the relationship to bodies, even in the bad ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the food poisoning and all the stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
saw a body going through the
A body,
motions. So that was quite,
traveling.
Yeah,
a
so that
body
was quite
traveling is
cool.
a
That
body
was quite
under a
cool.
lot. It's going through a lot. Diverse blacks, none of. Well,
it was-
she was traveling and she met. A
Oh
couple
yeah,
of
it was
people
nice
in
to
that
see her
sense.
connect with people.
connect
Yeah,
with
but because
people.
it's a solo show,
But you
like
also
it's a bit,
noticed her being shy as well, which I
yes, which you wouldn't
know,
think
yeah,
as
right,
an award-winning
right.
actress. Yeah,
right. But at least it feels like it's Tracee.
Yeah.
It's Tracee. Range of humanity and complexity.
absolutely,
It's right there.
absolutely,
It's right there. Like
absolutely, absolutely.
sitting with yourself, right? Sitting with your things in travel. And I particularly recommend or enjoy travel for shadow work because you should be having fun while going through it. I believe
You have to
in
have
that.
fun.
Yeah.
You have to have
if
fun.
you're going through it, you should be able to order whatever it is you want. You should be able to look
Yes.
at whatever it is you
Have
should
a
be
slice
able
of
to
cake,
wear and
go
have a
for
slice
dessert
of,
at 1 a.m. Like just do the
pick
thing.
Pick me up. So
Yeah, okay.
intersectional. Love
I'm
it.
giving it fries.
Fries.
The last question I'll end with is, where would you want your next solo trip to be?
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Like I've been wanting to do like a solo travel through Africa, looking at like tchotchkes, stuff, jewelry, food. So I think it would be through Africa. Yeah.
Same,
Though-
actually.
though I've heard stories.
I'm
but
side-eyeing
yeah.
Kenya.
Yes,
really
yeah.
wanna
East
go to
Africa.
Kenya.
Tanzania as
Yeah,
well.
Tanzania as well.
Even Nigeria. I want to go to Nigeria, guys.
I do want to go to
hear
Nigeria
it's
as well.
crazy,
Also
but
Ghana.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Ghana.
Yeah,
as
there are
well.
quite a few countries that
Yeah.
I'm like keen to.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Mozambique as an adult.
Yeah, I've been
Or
to
like an older
Mozambique
person.
is
Because it was lovely. But I'm like,
wonderful.
what is it? What will I think of it now?
Now, right?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
like even going to a different part
Yeah,
of it. Yeah. Because that's
yeah.
also the nice thing, just
Yeah.
going to a different part
to
of
a different
country is
part.
completely different.
And
sometimes.
experiencing a place differently all the time is always so great. Always so
Namibia
great.
also.
Namibia.
Yes.
Namibia. Right across
Yeah,
the road
our
here.
neighbours.
Swaziland and places like that.
Swaziland is lovely.
Hey, it's lovely.
Swaziland is
Lesotho,
lovely.
all of those places.
Yes. I do want to go
Actually,
skiing in Lesotho.
Yes.
One of these.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, winter's over now, but you know what I mean.
Never
But anyway,
skied.
yes,
Yeah.
solo travel more, people.
Solo travel with Tracee.
Yeah, and watch Solo Traveling with Tracee Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.